I was thinking of the phrase, we lie, we cheat, we steal.
Well, that's what Jordan's doing, yeah.
Yes, the 3 core tenets of being a DM.
Yes.
Anyway, you guys are outside and you see the tower, or you see the radio transmitter.
Yeah.
Upon closer look, there's something weird about the metal on it, man. You really just can't quite put your hand on it, but there's just the way it sheens, the way the sunlight hits it.
Is it supposed to look like that?
We'll figure it out in a minute. All right, Ghost, get to work. Ice Pick, you're with me. Let's keep Overwatch. I don't want to get snuck up on again. By the way, thanks for the save back there.
No problem. All in a day's work.
True, but nobody likes getting caught with their pants around their ankles.
That's what bleach is for. I gotta shake the AR-15 that's silenced on it.
It's a lot to take in that you just named it Bleach. So I think I'm just going to silently nod a couple times while I process that information and get to Overwatch.
It's an apt metaphor, I would say. It adds stains and then removes them.
Anyway, I'm going to start working on that antenna.
Okay. What are you planning? Like, are you trying to just shut it down the power on that?
First, I want to try and see if I can find out what the hell it's doing, and then shut it down.
Okay. I think, unless do you have a play from your playbook you want to use, or otherwise it will be research.
I was going to try and do bypass, because I imagine this thing is secured.
Cool. Yes, roll cool for me then.
Just straight.
Roll plus cool.
Oh, you know what? Yes, you have a +1 because of the plan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the plan.
Nice.
You were lucky.
No problem.
A 6 and a 1.
Ghost lives up to his name.
So like when you get into the initial interface on it, it's like there's a console just messily attached to it, of all things. Almost like a tablet was like crudely attached to it. And when you tap it, it goes to the exotic transports, and you hit some buttons. You kind of peeked a passcode that was on the desk while you were going through it, and you just on a whim type that bad boy in. Bing! Green light, check mark comes in. You're in the system.
Sweet. All right. First things first, like I said, I'm going to be taking a look. What kind of stuff am I seeing here? Like in terms of what's it like data is it getting in right now?
You don't know. Because once you get past the exotic transports interface, it's in characters that you've never seen before. Like, it's not alphanumeric as far as you can tell. There's no, hieroglyphics.
Shit.
It's not in, Chinese characters or, Russian characters or anything like that.
So it's like none of the known alphabets that are typical.
They must have
then.
programmed it on Linux.
Oh, man.
Keep that in. No, you must keep that in.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping that
Damn,
in.
that's... Get fucked, Linux nerds. Ugh.
God, all right.
Damn.
I like Linux.
That was too... Okay. Whew. Thank you. I needed that. I was having a rough day, and that kind of... All right.
Oh, always here to help.
So, I mean, the long and the short of it, Ren, is that you don't know what you're looking at.
You guys, we got a bit of a complication here.
What's that?
This thing's got an unknown alphabet
What are you talking about?
for its interface. I'm not sure I can actually turn it off.
Huh?
Well, there's one way I could think of turning it off, but...
Well, yes, I mean, other than the pew-pew method.
What do you mean, no known alphabet? It's got to be in something.
I mean, I've seen some alphabets. This ain't one of them.
This is no box of cereal.
Logical. Follows.
I mean, I'm not even saying it's in a language that I don't know. I'm saying it's in a language I've never seen.
It's not a can of soup.
It's not a can of soup.
I'm done. I'm good. Thank you.
Good night.
Can I assess this?
I'm thinking it'd be a research more than an assess.
All right, cool. I'm going to roll it, even though I know I'm going to fail for flavor.
Firstly, to answer your question, you're cross-referencing with, and you're using your brain, your brain computer. It's Ghost in the Shell hours, right? You
Yeah.
have at least some augments in there. Cross-referencing with, the Chinese alphabet, the Russian characters, Latin, everything that you can think of. And just the characters that are being displayed on here, it's not lining up with anything.
What the hell?
Like, you can see maybe some similarities with, ancient hieroglyphics languages, but it's not one for one, for sure. It's a curveball for you. As you're going through it,
Yeah.
you see it's like a purpley type of static hit like twice. There's like a glitch and then another glitch and then things go back to normal. And I'm moving the clock up 1, and it's a clock that you don't know about.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Unless they decided to write this code in ancient Sumerian, I can't think of anything that would even come close to this.
Ciphers are ciphers. If we can't crack it, figure out a way to shut this thing down.
Well, cut the power then at that point.
Yeah. Think you can take a clean slice in the wire here?
I could try. Let's see, that would be...
Unless you can think of a move from your infiltrator thing, I think that's going to be an act under pressure for me.
Oh, well, I mean, anything in my thing would also be... Yeah, no, that's fine.
Give me an act under pressure.
Would that still be with the forward?
This is part of the plan. You know what? No, this is part of the plan. Yes, that's one forward.
Yeah, because it's just another method of disabling.
Oh,
Oof.
no!
One
Excellent.
forward, huh? Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy.
Another 1 in there. Ugh.
You don't even get it to a quarter of the way in when just an electrical current shoots from, let's say, like the cutting implement you were using to you. There was some sort of security measure that you weren't aware of, and you get zapped, and you take 1 harm.
Yeesh.
You guys are going to have to figure out another way to cut the wires on this. Or turn off the power, or turn this off in some way. I think that is a fair time to cut back. We get a nice little overhead shot of the white-winged dove again. We're in that top-down view from it, as then the camera slowly pans back behind the car view as you're bursting through the city.
Respectfully. As respectfully as I can.
You've been doing pretty good on the back roads so far, avoiding it, but unfortunately, you can't avoid it. There is, at some point on this trip, to get back to Nobunaga-san, you have to hit the freeway. And like clockwork, as soon as you hit it, or as soon as you get it in sight, it's them cornies, Lid. There's 2 corn vans on each
Corny.
on each side of the exit, blocking entrance to the freeway.
Not corny. He's going to talk about how wrestling sucks nowadays.
Okay.
What do you do?
Do I see anything that I might apply totally not Grand Theft Auto-esque logic to? For example, is there like some construction that I could appropriate as a ramp? Is there something I could use to explode to blast one of those vans out of the way? So I'm actively assessing my options, looking for some way to get them out of my way or to get around them.
Well, it's funny that you use the word of the skill I want you to roll then. Can you roll assess from you?
Oh, good point. Haha. Okay, edge. Here we go. Oh,
Oh man, we're rolling good on assess.
Nice.
Cool.
if we're gonna roll on good on anything.
Is it safe to say that the question, what is the best way in, way out, or way past, a question that you would ask in this situation to get past these guys?
I believe that's the exact question I'm asking, yes.
Okay. Absolutely fair. Now, here's the problem with it, is that it's the ramp that's going to lead you onto oncoming traffic, right? You will be driving on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, that's nothing. It's fine.
And, like, it's going to be tight. Like, this is not going to be an easy jump. Like, I know that you believe in your skills, but it's not going to be an easy jump. But just, you think it's just some, like, maybe a local punk kids, but they kind of threw what looks like some side construction and some, like, shipping containers. They made some rampway. You think they are doing this with their bikes, right? Like, with bikes as opposed to actual four-wheel cars or however vehicles like you have. But is a makeshift ramp that you think you can angle onto the oncoming traffic way if you do it right from where you're coming from.
Oh, yeah.
You have 2 more questions if you want to use them.
Oh, okay.
So if you want me to read them off, I got you. Who or what is in control here? Who or what is my biggest threat in this situation? Where can I gain the most advantage? How do I avoid trouble or hide? How is blank vulnerable to me? What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? What potential complication do I need to be wary of?
So, what do I notice in spite of something?
Despite the effort to conceal it?
Yes.
You're driving toward the ramp, right? And past the on-ramp, right? Where there's more, like the city continues.
Yeah.
You could swear there's like a Is that a burnt out cop car
Whoa.
that has just like debris? Did they just fucking shell a cop car? Huh.
Whoa.
Was that them? You can't quite tell if it was them, but they're right next to it and they're kind of like chilling around it.
Okay.
That's not like this is from weeks ago burnt out thing. It's like it's smoldering.
It's fresh smoke. It's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I think one of the other questions amounted to what's the biggest threat, right?
What's the biggest threat?
Yeah.
The biggest threat, however, it is the truck closest to the ramp that you eyed.
Okay.
That truck still has that corn missile on the top, where the other one doesn't.
All right. Corn missile noted.
Can't believe I
Great.
said that out loud. Love this game. Great game.
You did, in fact, say that out loud, yes.
All right. We're going back to the 1990s and pulling a full throttle.
Okay.
I don't if you actually know what I'm talking about out
listen,
there.
Shout out to LucasArts, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to LucasArts.
All right.
Yeah,
We're
that's
hitting
a
this
deep
ramp.
Special thanks to Toys and Things in Danvers, Massachusetts, Reaper Miniatures, Off the Wall Games in Hadley, Massachusetts, Games and Friends in Springfield, Massachusetts, as well as AAA Games Arena in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. If you enjoy the show, help the podcast grow. Give us a follow on Twitter at LordsBroken, join the community Discord, and maybe consider offering a small tribute to the old ones on our Ko-Fi. All these links and more can be found in our link tree at linktr.ee/thebrokenlords. Thank you.